let's get into this so-called boxing match that was on last night. Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Um, okay, I thought this was a horrible idea to begin with. There was no winner in the boxing match last night. There wasn't even a judge. There were no other people involved in this. Like, there was no point system. This was completely one of the worst fights that I've ever seen in my life. It's like watching a 4 year old fighting with a 5 year old over like jello pudding cups or like candy, or it's like this was like childish. Like, this was probably the worst fight ever booked. Like, I don't even understand or see a point in why this fight was even booked. Um, for one thing, you already know that I'm not a fan of Logan Paul's. I've never been a fan of Logan Paul's at anything he's ever done. He's a boring man, and I don't understand why everybody is so enthralled with him. It frankly bothers me because this guy single-handedly um, is not a boxer. Like, okay, maybe he can do YouTube, yeah, but I do YouTube and millions of other people do YouTube. You know, I don't understand why everybody was so enthralled with this boxing match and acting like it was going to be this great accomplishment in both parties. Um, Mayweather was just taking this fight in the sense of just shits and giggles. Like, I don't really understand. Like, what was the point in even having this fight? I don't get it one bit. Like, okay, if it was like a charity event or something, okay, that makes perfect sense. But as far as I'm reading, none of the profits were going to any major charities or anything. It's just basically them saying we just want to screw around in the ring and hit each other and act like crybabies. Um, Mayweather, to me, is at the point of his career where he could do anything and make money off of anything. The man is smart. He knows what he's doing. Logan Paul, I question him and some of his decisions. Honestly, not a very motivated person up until about 12 months ago. I mean, you don't really, notice him trying to do anything positive, really. Like, I hear more negative things about him. Um, and Mayweather is just about money, anyways. Let's be honest. I mean, ever since he appeared at WrestleMania years ago, and when his Manny Pacquiao fight with him was just, again, absolutely boring as well. So this was going to be a snooze fest no matter what you looked at it. I think it's a waste of time, a waste of money when they could have been doing other things. This fight was just god awful. I see absolutely no point in why it was booked. Why did we even have to deal with any of this? Like, Logan Paul just needs to stay away from boxing entirely. Nobody wants to see it. Like, I'm sorry, but this fight was absolutely horrible. It's just, like, I would give it a 3. It's that terribly boring. So